Oh, welcome back, Bert. Hey, Dora. Wow. Getting people in the chat real quick. Did you change your name? Digitize it? Damn, everybody's hopping in here real quick. Not much of a... Bert's not your real name? Bert Doggingson? Well, I made you a mod at some point, so forgive me for forgetting immediately. Did you change your actual name at some point? Or am I just forgetting? Forgive me if I'm having a brain fart right now. I have to keep track of a lot of inventory for my job, so... And I'll also do this inventory. I'm good about remembering things. I just need a cliff note, you know what I mean? I don't have my cliff notes with me right now. I don't have my little notepad. And by notepad, I mean my digital memory on my phone. I think I might have to get a new PlayStation 2. For some reason, my PlayStation 2 won't read games. My cat's right there, by the way. Damn it. I was trying to spin around doing it like that the whole time. You jet lagged? Where you been traveling around? Bendy, that was it. That was it. Thank you for reminding me. See? I keep track of these things. Okay, so you're Bendy. Gotcha. Word. Okay. Jet lag, where you been traveling? What did I keep track of? What did I miss? You competing in the chess events, Digitizer? What's up? Please tell me if I need to speak up too. Obviously you can hear the neighborhood's kind of busy. Mower over there. Probably another one over there. Just that time of the year. The grass! The grass is coming! The grass is gonna beat down your doors and smash your windows and take your children. You gotta mow it quickly before it takes over. The deadly grass. Seriously, some people take it that seriously. Been away for 3 weeks on vacay. Nice! Traveled to Jordan, the Middle East. Wow. No wonder jet lag. That's a whole different time zone. Middle East. Forgive me if the first thing that comes to mind is Arabian Nights, but, you know, I just think of that beauty, you know what I mean? Just because of my particular, my age demographic, that's kind of the first thing that, like, exposed me to that kind of culture. Arabian Nights, like Arabian days. Damn it. This is my time to practice different tricks. I'm trying to get different tricks down. Like, I'm trying to be able to, so like this. I want to do that as casually like this as I can, but on my one knee. What, do you think I was going to drop that? Nah. No, we ain't going to drop that. Not today. I'm just getting the smooth shit that murderers move with. Damn it. 7-hour time distance? Damn. 7-hour time difference, sorry, not distance. I got a mat underneath this and it still slides. I gotta figure something out. If anybody's got some suggestions, I'm happy to take them. I had a big rug out. That didn't work. I moved it down there. I did fix this area of the deck. I put some 2x6s underneath this area here and it's made it a lot less squishy. Doesn't feel like I'm gonna fall through it. That area down there though, that area needs to be replaced. if I start jumping around down there, I'm gonna fall through this deck. No time. I've hacked it perfectly on beat. Dude, imagine a cat doing this. Have you looked at those AI videos? Look up Kung Fu cat AI videos. There's so many funny ones. Rank being? Yes, I am. Yeah, let me see if I can get a decent line down right here. But if you lack my skill, you're welcome to go check out all the videos I have. Alright, now we're going to add some spice to it. Laces in, Ace Ventura. I know these aren't excuses, but these are some new sneaks. The pit on the toe is not quite built in yet. I know that sounds crazy. Yeah, try it again. Thanks for stopping in, Dora. Appreciate it. You have a good night, too. Oh, that wasn't good. I've been practicing some good moves. I'm going to get that double spin down. I can land the double spin, but the problem is after doing the double spin, I'm dizzy. So I'll catch it, and then I'll go and just let it go. Yeah, let me see if I can do one spin. I'll try one spin. It's not too dark yet. I'll see if I can spin. Alright. It's not too dark yet. Should be able to see it. Okay, let me lock in. 1, 2. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. 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 That's right, Siki Cat. Get up here. On stage. Get up here. Come on. You see his ears. There he is. Coon man himself. Tuxedo Cat Enterprises. Tuxedo Cat Network. Tuxedo Cat Industries. Tuxedo Cat Incorporated, Tuxedo Cat Worldwide, Tuxedo Cat Racing. I know, I missed you too. You just now realizing I'm home? He's just now seeing I'm home. He's an outside cat, so he just wandered back into the yard and realized I'm home. Yeah. I know. I missed you. Oh. Meow. You can do it! Tuxedo Cat, yes. Tuxedo Cat Enterprises. Did I miss anything else? Here, let me scroll up and make sure I didn't miss anything. By the way, he's in a nasty habit of knocking the camera down. Okay, cool. I didn't miss anything. A nasty habit. If he knows what the stand is and that I'm giving it attention, so he'll knock the thing down. He's sitting right there now. Turn on my headphones. Alright, we got a good song right now. I'm waiting for the intro to play through. Hey, you want to see some funky ones I've been trying? Ah, dang it. Kind of hurts my kneecap to do that one. My anatomy doesn't really appreciate doing that one. Yes, he is. He's almost 25 pounds. He's just shy of 25 pounds. It's not confirmed, but my own vet, who I've been going to for many cats prior to him, has said that he's got to have some sort of Maine Coon in him. He's just small for his breed. Because he's a stray, so I adopted him as a kitten. And he was the runt of the litter, so his brothers and sisters got bigger than him. All his siblings got bigger than him. He was one of 5. I wanted the one with the suit. I looked at him and said, yes, I'll take the one that's in the suit. He looks very sophisticated. He looks like a very dapper little gentleman. I'll take him. Actually, as of, what was it, last month or 2 months ago? As of May, he turned 10. He is 10 years old. Unfortunately, he is almost now considered an elder cat, which scares the crap out of me, but it's okay. The oldest cat I ever had lived till just about 19. It's just kind of, you know, a little bit of a realization that he's almost more than halfway through his life, pretty much. He's a good boy. And I'm very, very lucky that I can let him outside. Not all cats are meant to be outside cats. He's an outside cat. Yeah, he's 10, yep. I've had him since he was just about 6 months old. So he is my fur son. He is my little fur child. I am his human father. I have not had other relationships with cats like that, so don't let that sound that creepy, but he is the first cat that I personally got myself as a kitten and raised. All the other cats my mom had. I mean, I've had cats since they were kittens before, but honestly, prior to him, I only had 2 kittens. Every other cat, I met them when they were, 2 or 4 or something, just through adopting them. We always adopt through local humane societies. I donate every year to my local humane society. They send me a calendar with puppies and kittens. And some other animals here and there, depending on what they have. Parrots every now and then. So this is a fun. Oh, here we go. So from back foot to stall looks kind of interesting. Oh, here, let me get up here and read some. My summer's going good. I hope yours is going well. The only downside is if it would just stop raining every bleeping weekend. It would be really nice if it could just stop raining every weekend. Out of a 3-day weekend, 2 of those days will rain. It's not guaranteed to be Saturday or Sunday or Friday, but out of a 3-day weekend, 2 of those days will rain. And it is getting quite annoying. There's a conspiracy theory. They want us to go to the malls and spend our money rather than hanging out outside and not spending our money. Because they have not found a way to charge us for oxygen. Yet. My neighbor's dog get in here. The dogs are in a fenced area, so my cat can't get any access to them whatsoever, and vice versa. I already mentioned this, but I actually got some new neighbors in the area. Not to point them out directly, but basically, I got a report from the local animal, what is it called? I almost said animal swap, but animal protective services, whatever they're called. What are they called? Anyway, the pound, I don't know, whatever they're called, the animal people. But I got a text message from them like, hey, you have a dog that's not registered. And I texted them back the picture of my cat, and I said, yeah, I've never had a dog in my life. I think you're referring to my cat. And they said, oh, my apologies. We're sorry. I thought that was hilarious. Well, one of my new neighbors saw the cat walking around and really did think just because of how big he is, he's a dog. That's hilarious. I think my cat's a dog. How insulting. Don't you dare call my cat a dog. That's 100% feline. Not to be confused with canine. Which is weird that they sound similar like that, huh? Whoop. Ah, dang it. Back foot to back foot. I tried. How long have I been going? I usually try to keep the hack sessions for about a half hour. Henry, I just saw a cat. Jim, that's a crow. Oh, dang it. What is that from? Don't get that reference at the moment. Oh, Jim Crow, actually. I think that's kind of... Well, that's sorry, never mind. That's the first thing I think of. But they taught us that in school. So I was just listening to an article about something related to that. Obviously, this is the month of June. Don't get Memorial Day off, but I do get that day off. Not a ref. I gotta get a solution for this. We'll figure something out. I was thinking of maybe getting some like industrial rubber mats, but I don't want to put them outside. You can get that cheap enough. Like a nice roll to cover this whole deck would be like $20 maybe. Jim Bean, Jimmy Dean, Weed Dog, Blue Jean, Disco Queen, Billie Jean. Blue Jean is not my lover. She's just some girl who thinks that, claims that I am the one. The kid is not my son. Whew. Hey kid, rock and roll, rock on. Whew. I knew I should have wore shorts. I was thinking about it as soon as I walked out. No, I'll keep the work pants on so that I don't have to change them twice. That was a mistake. I'm not even wearing an undershirt. It's very rare not to catch me without an undershirt. I don't like that. It feels weird having the regular texture of the t-shirt on my skin. I don't like it. Doesn't feel right. Ah, dang it. Oh yeah, I'm going to miss some. Yeah, you're going to miss the good tricks. People are now just talking about Michael Jackson because of the movie. And I've always been on team Michael Jackson. I've said this on streams before. Whatever those awful things they accused him of, he did none of it. None of it. How dare they accuse Michael of these terrible things? Jackson was a saint. I personally think he was assassinated, but I don't want to start conspiracies. I also think Prince was assassinated. I'm leaving it at that. I don't want to start conspiracies. I don't want to fall into those rumors of those categories and have this be clipped all over the place. Some don't seem right. Some is suspicious. Suspicious. Usually my suspicions are not incorrect. He would never! How dare they accuse him of these awful things? I agree. Now, however, if we want to get into the other conversations, I was at an age remembering looking at Diddy and thinking that motherfucker's a creep. Same with R. Kelly for that matter. And look where that all turned out, so. Did anybody see that Chris Brown's touring again? Anybody see that? I guess everybody just forgot about that. I guess now it's like 20 years later. Has it really been 20 years? I got a laptop next to me. I almost want to look that up now. Well, the thing about, now I really don't want to seem like I know anything about anything, because I don't when it comes to, like, I don't like talking about any sort of aspect about a person, especially when they're dead like that. But that being said, he's, you know, he was the Serena Williams of pop. He was born and bred to be what he was. Plain and simple. There's a reason he's a weirdo. Plus his ability to make music was almost, I don't want to use the word that I was thinking of, but so compared to Prince, because Michael Jackson was always jealous of Prince because Prince actually was able to play almost any instrument and he could compose music. Michael Jackson actually never really composed music. He just, you know, would speak out to his crew around him and they would make the music. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but not really. Look it up. He would just hum things out and just be like, you know, this beat and this beat, and people around him. Didn't Eddie Van Halen wrote, was it Bad, I think? Completely rewrote the whole undertone of Bad because he heard it and thought it was junk, but just rewrote the whole thing. I think I'm getting the song wrong. I think it's Bad. I'm pretty sure it was Bad he did that for. See, I need Starbrick Studios in here. Shout out to Starbrick Studios. Go check out his Michael Jackson Lego animations. But I need him in here. He would immediately be riffing off all the Michael Jackson information. That man is a treasure chest of Michael Jackson information. I would call him in a trivia game any day. Sir, I need your assistance, please. Please, I require your assistance. Damn it. Let's see. Yeah, did he always look like a... Yeah, just something always seemed wrong with him. Honestly, after Biggie died, it all got creepy. Yeah. Biggie was keeping him in line and was saying none of that stuff around me. And then he died and it went, woo! Well, not died, I should say was assassinated, more accurately. It's a grueling thing to say, but in terms of actual ending, I will say, like, JFK was assassinated, Lincoln was assassinated, Tupac and Biggie were assassinated. Yes, these are not different at all. That being said, they said that Michael Jackson overdosed, and they also said Prince overdosed. Look, I don't know what else to tell you besides full-grown men. I mean, even DMX was suspicious. That was suspicious AF when DMX died. But, you know, I hate to say it, but they kind of put more of a natural bias towards him, which is terrible to think that. Because, unfortunately, yes, he's had past issues with drugs. So, for him to die of an overdose is not suspicious. Ah, got greedy. Marilyn Manson's fucking creepy. Excuse my language. Stream's not listed for kids, so I don't have to watch my swearing. I always thought he was creepy. Thought he was creepy before he was creepy, and he's creepy. 9 Inch Nails is creepy AF, but I don't want to get into the whole conversation, but he composes his music in a very weird way. You'll have to look that up yourself. I'm not going to get into that. Not like I make any music, or should I say release any music. It's a really big, brave thing to release music. I really do think so. Oh, I mean, gosh, I know the age bracket that we're all kind of in. We've all watched sort of all sorts of movies and documentaries about all that stuff at this point. Everybody's seen all those free documentaries everywhere about that at some point, and they all have the same footage at this point. Weren't there, weren't alive for it, we don't know. Put my headphones up a bit. Whoop. Ah, dang it. Alan, hey Alan. I feel like I've seen you around here a couple of times, Alan. Admittedly, I usually just make mods sporadically when I start recognizing people's names in enough of the chats, but I definitely feel like I've seen you here before for sure. Because I've said Alan in reference to Jurassic Park 3, the talking velociraptor before. Unless you're a different Alan, of course. Alan! Sometimes I feel like I have a lot of mods, and then sometimes I compare myself to channels that I'm a moderator on, and I go, yeah, nah. It's not really that much of a problem. But I can't remember anything that I've actually specifically talked to you about, Alan. What's good? What you into? Got any particularly favorite car? Everybody's got one car. Even if you're not a car person, there's something that comes to mind that strikes your interest. That's usually where I like to break the ice in random conversations. Of course, if we're just talking in general, never bring that up with the women in the company. Unless they're talking about, oh, you have a cute little Golf. Yes, I do have a cute little Golf. I take it for groceries, and I take my children out for ice cream in it, and I take the missus out to dinner in it. It's my adorable little blue hatchback for the family. I know exactly what it is, and we drive it in the spring and the summertime. And occasionally I switch the wheels out of it and unplug the connector that goes to the air intake so that it runs off the different mapping for the ECU, and I take it to the track. And I burn through a set of $800 tires in a day. What's good, Alan? Come on, man. Put something in the conversation. I try to remember things about people. I try to keep, conversations going about other subjects of people's lives. Shout out to Dingle. He's got 4 more days, and I'm not going to elaborate on that unless he pops up in here in the chat. Digitizer just got back and is jet lagged from the Middle East. Oh, that was close. That was close. I'm trying to get it to go around on the back foot. That was close. Go lock in. Myself, Lord, and Master should be disaster. Evil factors, demonic chapters. Damn it. Getting greedy. Whew. I'm trying to just do more tricks. If I was out here, Acid Bubba, love it. Thank you, Acid Bubba. Thank you. I'm glad you recognized my purpose here on the YouTube. I also have Lego stop motion animation. I've got all sorts of different things on this channel. I'm not just a one-trick person, man. I got all sorts of car content. You like cats? I have nothing against dogs. I'm a cat person. I have quite the magnificent cat. He might reappear at some point. As you can see, I'm catching my breath. But just for you, I'm gonna lay out a good sesh here. I might have to go inside and drop shirts and get a sleeveless shirt. All right. Appreciate it. No, I don't mind. I just said that Alan has been here in the shop before. I just mean, like for instance, Acid Bubba. I feel like this is the first time I've seen you here, but if you're back like 2-3 more times and we've got conversation and we're learning stuff about each other, then I'm gonna make you a mod. That's how I do it. That's for my own memory. I really appreciate the support and saying hi, but if you're just coming in and saying hi, how am I going to remember anything about you? There's nothing about you to remember, and I mean it so politely. I'm easy to remember. I'm dancing here on a mat. I'm dancing to Erica Boudoir, if I'm probably saying that wrong. Is it Boudoir? I'm pretty sure it's Boudoir. Like, what you guys up to? Are you just chilling in your bedroom? That's cool. And I do kind of try to check the age demographic, because I don't mind making kids moderators, but I'm trying my best to whittle out the kids in terms of I don't want to make an 8-year-old a moderator. Not that I don't have an 8-year-old and wouldn't trust an 8-year-old as a moderator. It's just you gotta be careful. You'd be surprised how much somebody can get into your channel and mess stuff up. I already had to take the privilege away from about 7 different people. And it's upsetting because I don't want to do that, but man, you go in and you delete every one of my comments and I can't read them. What the heck? I don't know. Well, I'm not going to. I know exactly who did it, but the person's blocked anyway. There's some kid. Like, I feel bad about it. But that's my lesson to learn. Because, you got to learn how to moderate your own content before you can let others moderate it. You must moderate before you can allow moderation. Oh, I missed that. Let me turn my other light on. Oh yeah, like I said, I got an 8-year-old. These were just some spare ones in the closet. And I thought to myself, what would possibly help? That gets the job done. Works. My cat's right there. Ziggy. He's staring at something up there. I think there's a bird or something up there. Hey, you. Nah, he's really distracted. I'm not gonna bother him. He's probably gonna go darting up those stairs. You might hear him running. But before the dinosaurs, man. My son has a rug similar to this color that's got dinosaurs on it. You reminded me of that. That's still on the floor in the playroom. He's fixed on something. He keeps staring up there. Yeah, there's a bird. There's a bird feeder hanging up there. There's a bird on the feeder up there. You can hear the birds tweeting. He's just sitting there watching the birds. I'm happy to turn the camera and show you, but I can almost assume the moment I turn this camera, he's just going to run back inside, so I'm going to leave him where he is. Now see, so the reason I got back into doing this was I was in a bad car accident 2 years ago, and I got back into it exactly for that reason, to get my flexibility back. The camera's flipped. This is my left leg. This is my right leg. Like, I barely could even flex my right leg like that for a long, long time. It took about 12 months to be able to even see. I fake it. I fake it a lot. So watch. Here's my left leg. Again, the camera's flipped. You can tell by the words backwards, obviously. But this is my left leg. See, I got that on lock. I can do this all day. I'll hustle you for your dollars and your chips doing this all day. But the moment I try doing this, it's not pleasant. Not that good. I just know how to play my skills to make it look fancier than it actually is. Because like that's about the max I got. I can't go any further on that leg. But obviously I've got good balance on this leg. I gotta remember to start bringing cat treats with me. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, it's good exercise. Yoga. Ever since that King of the Hill episode where Hank learns yoga, I've been doing yoga. No word of lie. I saw that when I was like a teenager. If Hank Hill will do yoga, I'll do yoga too. And I actually got a grandmother, not to get too much into it, but you know, like Jane Fonda in the aerobics videos? Not to give too much detail, but I've said it before. She's in one of those videos. So, you know, hey girl. You know, the step-up pads with the big mothball things that they wear and the headbands. Hakunin. Ziki. Oh, that was a big clump of hair that just went in my face. That was a mistake. It was like working on a car and forgetting about the grease and touching your face. Yeah, I just had a bunch of cat hair stick to my fingers and I touched my face. You know you're not allowed under the deck. We've talked about this. Don't lick that. That's oil. Don't lick it. Please don't lick it. I don't want to have to put it in the shed. Please don't lick it. Please don't lick it. I don't want to have to put it in the shed. Thank you. Sorry. There's a thing of used oil there that I got written in the shop. He licks it. I'm going to have to put it in the shed. He did not. He sniffed it and he went away. I know. Separation anxiety. I know. I know you have it for no one else but me. Everybody's home, but nope. You're going to come out with father. That's where you want to be. Now, yeah, it's definitely good for cardio. That's the word I'm looking for. It's very good for your cardio. All right, we want to get fancy. It's starting to cool down a little bit here. There, give me a second. I'm going to switch shirts, okay? Just one moment. I'm going to switch shirts. Right here. I was smart enough to keep a spare set of clothes in the basement. And I kept the drink on the counter. Oops, sorry. I have an alarm going off right now. Sorry. That was from last night. Yes, his name is Zeke. I named him after, if you know Fallout 4, I named him after the leader of the Atom Cats. Because the Atom Cats logo is a black and white cat, and it kind of looks like him. And when I got him from the Humane Society affectionately had a pseudonym for him called, they called him Jake. And I thought that was a really weird name for a cat, but I thought that K fit him. So I just was trying to think, I'm like, what sounds like Jake? Zeke. And there it was. You don't put too much thought into it. You really don't. Oh, good game, yeah. Oh, I could talk your ear off with Fallout lore. I've been playing since Fallout 1. Having to get all the resources to defeat the Master. Jeez, I found the UFO before that was even a guide. I took a Polaroid picture with a wind-up camera of the UFO on the picture of the PC so I could show my friends. I remember playing Fallout 2 with like a group of 8 people as if it was World of Warcraft. We would take turns playing it and reading the dialogue. Not that I ever played, not World of Warcraft, I'm thinking Dungeons & Dragons, sorry. Goes to show you I never played those. Ooh, it's just cooled down dramatically out here, much nicer. This light up here, by the way, is sun, so it might go dead after an hour. You can see the mat sliding on me a little bit. Oof. My baby's got the dankness going on. It's 7. I got a shower. I might come back. I don't think I'll be... Oh, wow, I'm almost at an hour. Okay, well, depending on how quick your shower is, I might still be here. I gotta tell you though, that cat, he is desperately wanting me to go inside and sit on the couch and pet him. And he's so soft and fluffy. It's very hard to resist the soft and fluffiness. See, here it comes. See, I told you he's being persistent. You see? He said, Father, you can't hack it. You're slacking. You've been out here for 40 minutes. Come inside, sit on the couch, take a small siesta, and I will nap on top of you. This is what cats do to you, especially when they start getting older. Mr. Elder Cat, not that I'm going to make fun of you. Don't tell me there's rabbits underneath there again. I've been seeing them going over here a lot lately. I checked under there the other day. There wasn't any rabbits as far as I can tell. If a family of rabbits moves anywhere in this yard, forget about it. That cat will get them. I'd rather try to deter the rabbit from moving in to begin with if I can get a hold of them. Because if that rabbit gets in here, forget about it. He cat will get him. He hates chipmunks. His body count on chipmunks is glorious. That cat's killed more chipmunks than days in a year in his lifetime already. Get back here! There's actually a parking cone right there. I just kicked it. I'm going to put it back up. Word. Alan, you still here? You didn't say anything else besides hi. I want to get to know you. I don't remember having any other conversations with you besides saying Alan every now and then when you say hi. I do appreciate it though. Because I love referencing Jurassic Park whenever I get a chance. There's never a circumstance where I don't hear the name Alan and immediately think of the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park 3. Alan! The hallucination raptor. It's one of the best scenes in all of Jurassic Park when the raptor speaks. Are you tripping, man? I think you're tripping, man. What up, gang? Peace and kindness. Damn it. I'm like, see if I can get 10. When I get 10, I'll be happy. I haven't got 10 likes in a while. It's a lot harder to do than you think, people. It really is. Should I say folks? Comrades. Comrades. Comrade live stream. We fixed tractor today, comrades. Big green tractor. Okay, now after five. And I have been at this for 40 minutes now. Somebody's getting gassed out here, folks. You know what? I got 0 views in here right now, and I'm over my mark on what I like to do for live stream on Hack. I'm good. I'm too sweaty. I'm out. Thanks, everybody. Alan! I'll see you again.